The picture that you're looking at is the cover artwork and back artwork of a book by Ellen White, the SDA prophetess. It's called probably the most classic of her books. This and Steps to Christ, I believe, are the two most favorite of her books. It's The Desire of Ages. Actually, I believe one of the claims is that this is the most translated book in the world outside of the Bible. If not, then I believe this is the most translated Ellen White book. So I can't remember the exact quote right now, but it's a popular book and it's one of the favorites and it's one they tout. It's also full of errors, which I've touched on some of them in my other videos. But I just wanted to point towards the artwork. Notice the fellow on the left. He's wearing a Sikh turban. It seems to me that it's pretty interesting that the fellow would render the artwork with a person who is following Jesus having the Sikh turban. The turban has very significant meaning within the Sikh religion, and I won't belabor that point, but if you were to do some research, you could find out what it all means, and the head coverings and the long hair, what all that means in the Sikh religion. At any rate, Ron Graybill of the Ellen White estate, who was the associate secretary, admitted that the items she borrowed appeared in specific visions. So the words of other authors became visions, and these are inspired things within the SDA church that they revere. And he also admitted it would be unwise at this point to assert that there is any particular book written by Mrs. White or any type of writing from her pen in which literary borrowing will not be found. So basically, that her borrowing is throughout her works. One time I was at Andrews University, down in the library that's named after her husband, who was not a Trinitarian, and there was just a whole wall full of books. And someone said to me, "Look, you are now have seen the Holy Spirit," because they say, the SDA say that she's inspired by the Holy Spirit, and there's the books that she was inspired from. Having said that, my question for SDAs is, why do you uplift Ellen White rather than go straight to the horse's mouth and uplift the authors that she loved so dearly?